All right, what's up, man? All right, so I I don't know. I thought I was gonna let it slide, but I got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I got to say something. All right, halftime show, Super Bowl halftime show. Right, I got notes and shit. All right, first thing first, let's define what the halftime show actually brings to the table. All right, I'm not gonna say on every occasion, but typically, even if we don't know the artist and we're not familiar with the artist, what it's supposed to do for that artist is have people run into their music. You know what I'm saying? After the fact, go run to their music. Also, they run down their hits. You know what I mean? Typically, it's like a greatest hits type thing, or like your biggest. Maybe if you got like a slow song, maybe not play that song. But yeah, they play those two. They play those two. All right, so it's typically hits. All right, so hits and then special guests. Before there was a headliner, it used to be like they used to bring a gang of artists and then have a band, right? All right, just one. All right, so this halftime show, we got Kendrick Lamar, Samuel L. Jackson, SZA sang. Samuel L. Jackson was doing like a monologue. Serena Williams did the crip walk. We had dancers doing choreography. We had some subliminals that people are going crazy for. That you know what I mean. If you care, you care, but if you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? The average person don't care. I understand that there's a small section of hip hop that's going bananas, like, he did peekaboo with the eggs. That's isn't that dry snitching? Ain't that kind of dry snitching? If that was the case, right? All right. let me put that out there for right now. If it was a dude on your block, right, that somebody, right, would you write put something in chalk in front of like on TV? You're gonna go on the news and say something. You're not gonna say it. Where I go, ain't that snitching? Ain't that? I mean, not condoning. You know what I mean? Negative activities and all that stuff, but would we not consider that snitching? That's the question. All right, we're gonna move past that point. All right. Like I said, he had the special guest. I thought he was gonna do the pop out part two. That would have been, you know what I'm saying? That would have been cool if he just did like a part two to the pop out and bring the pop out to the Super Bowl stage and you know what I'm saying? Rock out, play his songs and all that. All right. So first thing I brought up was hits. I feel like Kendrick forgot about his hits and focused on. He was saying, all right. So in the beginning, he said he was gonna tell a story. He said this is about storytelling. I didn't like. I didn't care to go too deep into it. I understand this video is kind of like breaking this down, but like I'm trying. Like when I do these reactions and I do stuff, with that being said, I feel like he forgot about the hits and just tried to promo his album. Of course, of course. Now you're paying for it, so like with you paying for the Super Bowl, you kind of have the obligation to yourself to do whatever you want to. You know what I mean? Like, meh, I'm paying for it. I put a million and some change up here. This is what I'm gonna do. Or it may not be you. It may be your label. Honestly, we keep thinking that the actual artist is putting up the money. It may be a label thing for promotion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So you have the right to do whatever you want to, and if you want to promote your album, cool. Typically, I thought when people do that, they like play their set and then play like a song from the album, like last to like or like in the middle, like, oh, what's that? And have people Googling it and all that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that, right? So when I say you forgot about the hits, right? Swimming pools, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Humble, all the stars. What was that? These are songs that you kind of some of these songs you couldn't avoid. Don't kill my vibe. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Could he not afford Rihanna? He couldn't play her song in the background. I mean, it is done by Jay-Z. They didn't want to have Rihanna come up there again because she already did one in the past, but that's never been an issue in the past for none of the other Super Bowls. Poetic Justice. Like he could have ran through these songs and then did a couple of the GNX, and of course Of course, he could have did. You know what I'm saying? They not like us. Of course, not like us. Could have definitely. You know, he definitely. I'm not saying he shouldn't have did that song. That's the biggest song that he has in his discography. So I'm not even mad at that. But these are certain things. These are key points he should have hit. This is your discography. These are the things you won. You know what I mean? You won Grammys. You won. You done did so much. People know these songs because when you won that Grammy, they went and looked you up. This was your moment to your songs. You want to play your B songs, play that for yourself in your car. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I mean. People are listening to them. You know, people have respect for what you're doing or whatever. You're gonna listen to your songs. I'm like, okay, Super Bowl halftime show, but people are gassing. You know, of course. You see fanatics. Somebody see your favorite artist up there as your artist that you into right now. Oh my God, he did it. Did he? Like really? Did he? All right. So then we go into it's the best. All right, all right. Let's go numbers. Let's go numbers. All right. So numerically, this was the most viewed Super Bowl on TV. Super Bowl halftime show on TV. Right? That's on TV.
I said the TV.
Okay. Then, bro, what are you doing? Yeah, put your hairline on it. Yeah, show me your hairline, B. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, all right. Most viewed on TV. They not lit. They brag about
What?
these
What?
statistics, right?
Not the TV.
But they're not like.
I said the TV.
Bro, back up. What you doing? But look, they brag about these numbers like, okay. With the Usher performance, it did like double that plus some on YouTube. Like now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Maybe those numbers have not come in yet for Kendrick for them to actually put that up there. But around the same time they did that, the same time they bragged about these numbers last year, they bragged about those. I don't know. You know what I mean? Rock Nation is doing what Rock Nation does. Salute to them. All right. So couple other points. Can we honestly lie and say it was better than the Michael Jackson performance? Think about that, man. Think about that, man. It's only like so many people that like you could. I don't even want to say Beyonce performance was better than Michael Jackson because I can't. I would have to watch it and compare it. But I've seen Michael Jackson concerts. People pass out. Come on, man. Nobody was We're not doing that. We're not just doing that. That's all I'm saying right now. We're not doing that. All right, we had the Janet Jackson. Remember that, but that was crazy. I remember that, and I wasn't even really watching it. I remember somebody put their hands over my eyes, and I'm like, "Yo, what had happened?" You know what I mean? But I saw what I saw, and I saw what I saw, and yeah. And that man didn't even. Turns out that he didn't even do it. Janet Jackson did. No, he actually apologized for it, so I think he did do it. All right, the Prince performance. I remember the Prince performance because he had a silhouette of his guitar and it looked like a dick. I remember that, and it was funny. I was like, yo, this dude is wildin'. Michael Jackson performance. Let me tell you why Michael Jackson performance was so crazy. He was over there, then he was over there, then he was back there, and then he was over there. Like you kept seeing Michael Jackson all over the place. You're like, oh. Where is he at for real? I'm just saying. Now, mind you, back then they may have had some money. They may have been getting paid. I don't know, but I remember certain performances. MIA, she had a lot of people in her performance, dog. I ain't gonna say it was like I don't remember it. I can't say that because, like, I'll be honest, I ain't watch every Super Bowl halftime show. I gotta keep that clear. I ain't watch every single one, but for the ones I have seen, this one was humble in a sense. It was him on stage. He had the dancers doing stuff. He had a PlayStation control in the background or whatever. Game over and the thing. It was cool. Crowd performance was at a minimum. Yeah, like a backtrack. It's cool. Then Beyonce performed. Somebody asked me online. Somebody asked me on like Instagram or TikTok. It was like, why y'all ain't complain when Beyonce did the Super Bowl in New Orleans? All right, couple points right there. All right, for one, it wasn't a Hot Boy reunion, kind of like right there. Y'all didn't string Lil Wayne along. Lil Wayne wasn't. I don't know if this was like a couple years ago. Then I don't say that. Wayne was more closer to what Kendrick is now than his OG status to where he is now. You know what I'm saying? He still was like hot, just wrecking shit. You know what I mean? So whatever. We didn't complain because it's Beyonce. Like, for one, we ain't trying to deal with the Beehive. We ain't really scared. Be honest, we not really fearful of like Kendrick fans. Just like as a totality. People are actually like, yo, we ain't really dealing with that. That's annoying. You know what I'm saying? But on top of it, it is Beyonce. She's a global superstar. When you dealing with global superstars, you're talking about The Weeknd, Bad Bunny, Beyonce, Drake. Kendrick is getting there. But like, I'm gonna be honest. These certain things that are happening now are putting him in that space, but I can't clearly put him there because a lot of those things that we're talking about in other countries are melodies. Melodies are because they don't speak the language. The melody carries. But yeah. Why we didn't complain? She's also from the South. She's from Houston. Houston and Louisiana are right beside. You know, Texas, Louisiana are like right beside each other. She's adjacent. So her fans are right there. They can go over there if they want to. It's right there. It's not too far off. But yeah, that's the main points right there when we talk about that. Then we have Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar. You know, the whole Aftermath Shady situation. Crazy. To me, that was crazy. Yeah, 50 Cent upside down again. We had Dr. Dre rapping. We had Snoop Dogg. It was crazy. To me, I was like, whoa, I never thought I would have saw this. And I feel like people that are looking at this Kendrick thing may have not saw that one. Or even if y'all did see that one, y'all guessing this one. Because this one wasn't better than that one. You can't tell me that you have multiple artists playing their hits and you got one dude playing an album that he just